The world's inevitable march towards a war in space continues as China's state-owned plans for terrifying sounding orbital solar power stations. Chinese scientists have developed plans for construct small orbiting solar plants which could be put into orbit in the stratosphere as early as 2021 or as late as 2025. Potential advantages of collecting solar energy in space include a higher collection rate and a longer collection period due to the lack of a diffusing atmosphere, and the possibility of placing a solar collector in an orbiting location where there is no night. A considerable fraction of incoming solar energy, 55 to 60%, is lost in its way through the Earth's atmosphere by the effects of reflection and absorption. In addition, the higher altitude means the plants could generate up to 6 times the amount of power as solar farms on the surface do. So wait, what's so scary about space-based solar farms, you ask? The fact that plants will send the sun's energy back down to Earth via massive lasers or microwave energy beams. So say it with me now. What could go wrong? For one, the risk of accidents would be enormous. A giant laser shooting gigawatts of energy downward from 36,000 kilometers above the ground doesn't sound like the kind of thing I would like above my head. Thanks. The same technology that could direct energy into power plants on the ground could theoretically also be used to do what lasers and other directed energy weapons do best: light stuff on fire in magnificent fashion. Still, whether or not the power plants will be used or even could be used as a weapon remains unknown. So far, these solar farms have only been discussed in terms of their ability to produce clean, renewable energy. However, the possibility of weaponization of this technology is still small. Furthermore, this announcement comes on the heels of many recent developments which seem to suggest that China, like the rest of the spacefaring nations, is actively militarizing or weaponizing space under the guise of scientific development. Already, military intelligence agencies in the United States suspect that China's plans to develop scientific research stations on the far side of the moon may have ulterior motives, and that China's plans to clean up space debris with laser-equipped probes may be a ruse to develop killer satellites capable of bringing other nations' communications and defense capabilities to their knees. Is this solar farm idea an entirely peaceful way to harvest clean energy, or might these someday turn out to be solar-powered super weapons? Why not both?